Yo, what's up? I'm playing in the next Good event in Indiana on June 18th. That's 15 weeks away. So I got a little challenge for myself. I want to become dialed in from 100 yards and in. For me, I want to also hit it low, so I'm going to be using my pitching wedge. I'm going to make an effort for once a week for the next 15 weeks to get in this dojo, and I'm going for 30 balls total, and I'm trying to get 5 out of 30 within 100 yards. If I don't do that, I'm gonna give you guys a golf lesson. Let's get it started. I like when I use my pitching wedge from 100 yards because it's a little slower. So right now, ball one, baby. That's a little long. See, that's what's been killing me, right there. So specifically today, I want to be spending time focusing on just carry. So I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. But this right here, this coefficient is low point control. Obviously, I'm 3.6 inches ahead of the ball from where I started. That's a pretty decent number. Smash isn't bad, hit it in the middle, but I'm trying to get this around 95 so it rolls out 100. So that first one's a little strong, but I think it's just because I'm excited. So that very first hole, that's more like it. So my goal now is just to kind of stay there. Yeah, I like that one. So right now, when I'm hitting these shots, I like to swing from hip to hip. That should be money. Yep, that's where I want to be. 99 carry. Right around 100 yards, that's perfect for me. And when I say hip to hip, I'm talking about my hands. I know a lot of people, when they hit their wedges, they kind of have like the clock system. We all know, you know, swing from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, or 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. I like to think of my hands, it's just a better system for myself, and then it just gives me a size of stroke, so I have a concept. And then now that I know that I'm swinging, you know, hip height to hip height, I then can change the speed that I'm doing. So when I think chest first, yeah, man. So for me, 43 feet's pretty low. So that's where I want to live. I'm actually going to add spin. That way my spin rate gets better, man. Benefits from doing this 100-yard shot is par fives. And this is for my game, that the last 3 years, I haven't been competing in a lot of tournaments. And I'm be vulnerable for a moment. I use the excuse that I work too much to do it. But to be honest, I was really bad at golf, specifically inside 100 yards. So inside 100 yards or inside 120, any off-speed shot, meaning where I wasn't trying to hit it as far as possible, I was missing the green. I was abysmal. And if you're any type of golfer who's struggling, let's say if you miss a fairway and you want to punch out, if you can punch out to around 100 yards and you get really dialed at knowing your carry yardage to 100 yards, you'll be able to hit more greens and then be able to at least have less double bogeys. As you guys can see, I've hit 10 shots so far. I got 20 more to go. All right, here we go, back to it. So that's still me trying to go chest first. Boom, I'm cooking now. 94, I love that one. And for me, if I just know my overall feels from here to here, meaning for all my wedges, I have a system. Meaning if I swing my hands pocket to pocket, with my pitching wedge goes right around 42 yards carry. When I go hip to hip, it's right around 94, 95 yards carry. Then I have another system where I swing, you know, shoulder height to shoulder height with my pitching wedge goes like 122. And then when I go full pitching wedge, that carries around 137. I carry 4 different wedges. So now I have 16 different carry yardages. So when I play G and I shoot my target and it says 71 yards to the pin, I can say, okay, maybe the front of the green is 60 yards. I can hit it low or high, and now I have variability or options to make different selections in my course management and club selection. So now I have direct control over those things. In golf, you don't have a lot of direct control, but if you can become more prepared, you can control your routine, you can control like your club selection and course management, it will give me an opportunity to play better golf. Man, that's money. 46 feet in the air, that's so good for me. 95 carry, spins 5,700, might stop on the green. Now I'm gonna put the ball a little bit back. And now, oh, that should be under 46. 42, love that. 57 spin. Got a little excited on that one. So that's me trying to go higher. Carried it too far though. So for me, I'm not gonna mess with that no more. I'm gonna get back to what got me there. Yeah, I come messing up my low point. 12 shots left. And right now, this training session isn't so much about quality. It's about just reps and the quantity. When it comes down to the quality though, I'm just using TrackMan to just give me the parameters of what a good shot around 100 yards works for me. But I just need reps on accumulating 100 yards with intent. 30 balls a week till the next tournament. It's gonna pay dividends for my golf game. '93, '95. All right, 5 shots left. That last one's in the middle, one of my best shots of the day. I hit a couple behind it so far, so that deviation went up a little bit. All right, these last 5 aren't going past 100 yards. We're gonna get very dialed. Dang it, too much sauce. To the plate. Man, I can't point it straight like that one. That one was money. Last one, baby. All right, so that's my 30 burger. We're hitting 30 balls a week on TrackMan to get myself more dialed for June 18th, the next good tournament. And that's what getting better looks like. Now for me, it's not a bad start. So I'm gonna document this, and my goal is just to improve on specifically this coefficient here. Low point control, once again, your low point's the bottom of your swing. If I set up to hit a golf ball, my low point's gonna be where my club's hitting the ground, the lowest point. The best players in the world, their low point is consistent almost every time, meaning they're hitting in front of the ball. Wherever this low point is, I wanna be consistent on where exactly I'm striking them. So, on average, I was 3.9 inches in front of the ball, okay? So let's say that's about 2 inches. I'm hitting it about here. I then want to see out of all my shots how consistent I was at hitting this spot here. That's what this number down here means. this value here for anybody who's trying to get better with their irons. We want this coefficient to be at least under an inch. If you want to be one of the best players in the world, you want to be under 0.5 of an inch. But for me, that's pretty darn solid. Once again, I would miss so many greens, bruh. Like, it was horrible. Like, I hate seeing that stuff pulled left, man. God. So that's why when I play in my next tournament this year, I'm gonna be more dialed with my wedges. That's not bad, boy. Super high ends the middle. I would prefer to be a little bit more on that quadrant. A little toey, but I'm gonna try to be a little bit down here. So if I can move that down, we're solid. 47 feet for me, y'all have no idea. That's the average. That's pretty solid for me. 96. That ain't bad for a local dude. Appreciate you guys. Go ahead and click like and follow. We got more to come. I know I say golf's not that hard, but sometimes hitting your wedges and dial them in can be a little hard. I appreciate y'all. Let's float.